Hey, Mac, you guys fell down 7-0, and then you guys went on that run. How much fun did you have today with that offensive explosion of 45 points?
Yeah, I think just overall great team win, and that's how you want to play the game of football. And I think it starts with the offensive line. They deserve all the credit in the world. We did hear a lot about obviously Cleveland's front, and they have a good front, and we have a really good offensive line. So I'm proud of them, and then obviously everyone making the plays that they were supposed to make. They did a great job, and that's what happens when you play football like that. You score a lot of points, and it becomes way more fun. You're scoring touchdowns, and the defense is going out there getting stops. Special teams is making their plays. So it's just a three-level game, and when we click on all cylinders, we can be pretty good.
Next question up here, 11, right?
Mac, you mentioned about their front that you heard about all week long, and there were a lot of long drives today, but in particular, you had a 99-yard drive.
Mm-hmm.
How much confidence did you guys have after that drive to say, okay, we can play with this, we can do what we need to do?
Yeah, I think it just goes back to practice execution, and we do that every week where we start way backed up and push it down the field. So in practice, and when you get in the game, you just have to execute the plays that are called, and you can't look at where you are, you can't look at the scoreboard, you can't worry about external factors. You just have to focus on, all right, here's what I'm supposed to do, and then when 11 guys do it together, the product will be pretty good at the end of the drive. And I think we did that multiple times on those long drives, and it just shows mental and physical toughness that we put together, and we just need to keep doing that on a consistent basis.
Go to Phil Perry here.
Hey, Mac, how would you describe the connection you have right now with Hunter Henry? And when you guys are deep in the red zone there, we've seen you guys obviously connect on a few different types of plays. Does he have some freedom? Do you guys have some freedom together to run some different options depending on what the defense is throwing at you?
Yeah, I think just with the red zone, we always have a good plan with Josh, and he does a really good job scheming everybody up. And my job is to get it to the person that's supposed to get the ball. And Hunter does a great job getting open, and he has a really good feel for red zone offense and running routes and blocking and finding his little spot in the zone or in the end zone. So he does a good job of that, and all our guys do. We have great receivers, and at some point we just have to figure out ways to spread the ball around and continue to get points in the red zone, and that's the most important part, is getting the 6 points versus kicking a field goal and getting 3.
Next question up the front, Henry McKenna.
When you threw that touchdown to Kendrick Bourne, can you walk us through that play? He said that maybe you guys were working on that one during practice, during the week. So
Yeah.
what did you see, and why did it click?
Yeah, we called it, and it was another red zone play that Josh did a good job putting together, and the line gave me plenty of time, and KB ran a good route, and he was my read, and I threw him the ball. So he also made a really good catch, and there was 2 guys right there, and he just said that's my ball and made the play. So that's how we want our receivers to play, and all of them do that. So it's really fun when you can throw it and knowing that they're going to go attack the ball in the red zone.
Here in the back.
Yeah, Mac, it looked like you were one of the first ones down to see him in the end zone. How good did it feel to see Jacoby get his first touchdown reception?
That was awesome. I told him today, I was like, you're going to score before the game. I didn't know that it was going to come from Hoyer, but it was great. So I was super excited, and we were out there together, and the ball, I was so concerned about the ball. I was like, we got to find the ball, and I guess they found it, so that's good. But I think Jacoby is a great teammate. He's a great team player, and that's much deserved. And he's going to get more. And from here, we just keep stacking him up, and hopefully there'll be a bunch. But he's a great teammate, like I said. Gets open in the red zone, does his job. Sometimes when he's not even getting the ball, he's in there knocking people down and just being really physical. So we're really happy to be able to play together, and hopefully we'll play together for a long time.
Mac, after starting off 2-4, what do you think the key has been just during this 4-game stretch for the team? Has there been any common denominator?
I think just practice, just doing the little things right. I think here we do a good job every week of preparing for what we want, and it just comes down to practice execution, becoming game reality. And when we practice well, we play well, and when we don't practice well, usually we don't play as well. So it's pretty much that simple, and we just have to keep doing that.
2 more. We got Tara Sullivan here in the front.
I was just curious, Mac, if you can remember ever leading a 99 plus, it was really like 99 and a half yard drive before. If so, if you can ever remember one at the high school or college level.
Yeah, I think close, but not 99. That's a long way to go. But we did a good job, just like I said, not focusing on where we were, and then just going back to what we did in practice. We do that every week. So we start, way backed up and then move the ball forward. So, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Last question up here, then Kevin.
Hey, Mac, what did you think of the way Josh McDaniels called the game, especially early on when you guys were in some 3rd and longs? You had a 1st and long there, and it seemed like you guys mixed things up pretty good.
Yeah, he did a great job. We talked about, just like I said, practice. We saw a lot of those looks, and we just have to do it well in the game. And it's his job to call plays, and it's my job to execute them, and everyone's job to execute them. And I think we're on the same page, and it's great. And Josh has been a lot of fun to work with. He's really competitive, like everybody in our offensive room, and we have a great group of coaches from top to bottom, and we just have to keep doing what we're doing. Thanks, guys. See ya.